Hey everybody, here we are. It is Tuesday night, the 3rd of December.
Oh my
I
God.
want to tell you something. I'm going to be up front. We got a new bouncing little baby boy walking around here. And it's
Sorry.
it's been an experience. Anyway, God bless Dawn. God bless the United States of America. Anyway, a couple things. If you get a chance, I've been taking clips out of different webinars, putting some context to it, and then they have all the AI stuff. It's really nice. It has enhancers for the sound, and so I've been doing that. And I want to give a shout out to got a Hebrew lady who's doing it in Hebrew. Whew. Takes me a long time because everything's reversed. Even the numbers are reversed. Anyway, I got it perfect. And people are going looking at them. I want to tell everybody around the world, you find a video that we're doing or a part of it, and you want it in your language, I can get you the content, then you can translate it. But the best thing you can do, let me tell you what problem I have. I have a lady, by the way, let me finish. I have a lady in German, fantastic. I have another lady in Hungarian, superb. French, I've got two, but the number one that does it the most is Francine. She does an amazing job. All of them now are starting to do the audio, and we have Bangladesh, we've got ABBA. But it really helped me. If you want to do, like if a slide goes with it, I can't line up the words with the slide. You know why? I don't know what you're saying. And it's hard to find the words. And the same thing I say on a 10-minute thing in a different language, it could be 6 minutes. That's a big difference of where you're at on the slide. So what would be better is if you want to do one, don't only narrate it in your voice, which I want, and I'll put your name, your picture, if you got one on every video you want. I want to do it. It's working very well. It's time consuming, but it'll be good because we're a global company. And I'm going to have, eventually we're going to have 100, 200, 300,000 people on our channel. Wow, that's awful boastful. No, it's what I believe. If you give the content, I think we're going to be out bigger, more and more people. So if you want to do one and you can narrate on a PDF slide, oh, that would be perfect because you know how fast to move it. I can give you all the stuff, but anyway, keep that in mind for anybody anywhere. I don't care if it's Papua New Guinea. In fact, I wish. I don't care if it's, I don't care what country. It's a big deal. And they're very popular, very popular. My prayers were out for everybody too. I heard last night, because it's crazy here. Trust me. God does have a sense of humor. Anyway, so I'm hearing all the people. I found out last night that Minnow hurt her neck or something, and obviously we're not supposed to say anything. Minnow's not my boss. I want people to pray if she's not feeling well, whether she like it or she don't like it. That's who I is. But anyways, thinking about you, Minnow. It was weird going there and you weren't there. But we will stop by tonight, I believe, unless we have a higher calling. Just kidding. You know what that means. Hey, something I did. Pat Parent, hello. I'm going to do some shout outs tonight. Why? Because I feels like it. Anyway, I was doing some numbers. I'm not going to show them because they're absolutely absurd. I might have to refine them. But here's what I did. Because I'm working with AI. AI is so much fun. AI is my friend. AI helps me with everything. And we're going to have something even better than ChatGPT. I'm done. And And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not bragging, but we'll have little tricks of the trade that we can help as many people as we can, and not everyone. If they want to bump it up a little bit. I'll give you an example. There's only so many founders, right? I'm not worried about building the channel now. Channel's pretty big. But if you look, all the little tweaks that we've been making, go look at Chris's channel from today to 2 months ago. Outrageous. He had a video with 9,000 views on it. That's top notch in the whole company. So, and we're using different hashtags. Listen, AI will give you the best hashtag. Why? I go in, I say, look, with this sentence, what hashtags would you make? Which ones are trending? Which 3 would you keep at the top? I'm not kidding. I'm learning. I understand how. I'm starting to understand how it works, and I love it. So we're gonna blow things up. And for all my friends and family that I've been working with for 6 years, no joke, get AI, have them drive traffic. But there's little things. You know, I keep telling everybody do 2%. I'm going to do 2.1. I'm going to go overboard because I really think, because what's the main goal? Besides filling your pockets and to helping everybody around the world, the more people we get to get involved, I mean, would it not be fun that a year from now, we're doing some crazy trivia with 500 people and we got different rooms, we got cameras and lighting. I mean, listen, you got to believe it. I believe it. I've seen the promised land. I'm not going to play Martin Luther King. I'm Martin Luther Marty. But I believe where we're going is massive. Massive, massive, massive. Kenton, what's up? Man, New Zealand and Australia has woken. We have woken the Kraken. Anyway, they're there. Anyway, another thing I want to shout out. I'm all over, but because I'm excited. I'm beat up for the last 24 hours, and especially the last hour. We won't get into that. Chris promised, so he won't say anything. But anyway.
Wait, what did I promise?
That you won't say anything.
About what?
Well, I told you to promise you
wouldn't. Oh, no. That'll never be said.
Okay, now, here's what's up. I want to tell everyone this simple thing. Learn what's going on. Understand what you have. You don't have to be an expert, know all the details. Know the fun stuff. Share it with people. Listen, Gina Leva, I'm looking at the first name that popped up. Gina Leva is going to bring in tons of people, not because she's an AI expert. They're going to come in because they're going to want to do whatever Gene's doing. Alice, same thing. Everybody here, okay, David, guaranteed. Who else we got? Oh, Pat, Jerry Nix, my buddy Jerry. People need this company. Watch the news. Because South Korea's got martial law right now. Just get ready. We're about to rumble, and I can't wait. And I'll have some more stuff which I can put in and all that. But I did a video. What if there was a company that did this, had unlimited income potential, unlimited products, unlimited streams of income, and you're in just by owning it. What did that guy just say? You're an affiliate just by signing and say, I want to be an affiliate. No special stuff. You're not going to be sold a kit. I've had many kits in my days. Some of them are still in storage somewhere. But I'm just telling you, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And if you want to be doom and gloom and what happened, why did this, why did that, I'm not your guy. I'm already looking to where we're going. I'm in the starting gate. Maybe I got in too early and I'm kicking around the horses and happy. But remember, I'm riding a unicorn. You guys met him. We gonna fly. Secretariat who? That's right. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it over to Chris because he's getting paid a lot of money here just to sit there and say nothing. It's just crazy. By the way, he's not getting paid any money. You always got to watch what you say.
Here we go. I can see that on social media now. I get paid money for my pension. That's it. Let's do the good morning. See, I'm stuck on that morning thing, brother. Good morning, Marty DeGarmo. Gosh darn, I did it again. Good evening, Marty DeGarmo. I love you, brother. I love every one of you that's watching now and recording later. Again, I got a lot of people saying, Chris, I can only watch the recording, but that is okay. And one guy said, it's just not the same unless you watch it live. So thank you. That's a compliment. We love it. All right, birthdays, quite a few today. My goodness. And some tough names. Kahida Fennell, Connie Modes, Carol Lott, Mailer Yang, Kyrie Young, Will Witcherman, Dino Tata, Raju Patel, Bruce Arnold, Chelsea Kaiser, Paula Coffey, Christine Burkhardt. I went to school and grew up with Christine. Happy birthday. Tracy, of course, my best friend that I grew up with, his wife. Happy birthday to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful day. Blow them up, people. If you know them, blow them up. I had a very cool message today. I found out there's another founder in Michigan I didn't know about. She is from Flint, Michigan. Her name is Corineth Ann. If I said it wrong, so it's a tough one. We'll try this again. I was practicing it. Corineth Ann Carruthers. She sent me a message today. I got to see you. I got to meet you, Chris. Flint, Michigan, that's an hour and 10 minutes away. I guarantee you I will see you. That was a nice message you sent today. Thank you very much. It's always nice to know. We have founders in Michigan. They're just scattered. And that's the first for her. So welcome. How you doing? So I got some special prayers tonight. I got a message from Lisa Weathers. Everyone thought it was my grandson. No. Lisa Weathers has a grandchild, very, very young, in the hospital in critical condition right now. There was a bad accident. He has 2 skull fractures, and he's bleeding in the brain. He has a punctured lungs, and boy, I know what one felt like. The part of the brain that is damaged is the part that tells him to breathe. We can't get him to breathe on his own, so he's on a machine. This poor child needs emergency prayers, and I mean, hit him hard. I'm not sure. I put a picture of him on my Facebook by Lisa. So let's dig down deep and pray very hard for this, so this child can start breathing again on his own. Very scary what they're going through. So, Lisa, all our prayers are coming your way. Miriam Weinberg, I know she has surgery on Friday. Miriam, we're asking for prayers for your doctors and for a speedy recovery. I'm going to call out Minnow Miller. Minnow Miller. Not hiding this from us. Are you kidding me, Minnow? You can't hide stuff like this from us. No, don't tell anybody. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody. I told Marty, call Marty. You know, Minnow hurt her neck. She's had some MRIs, I think she said, and they're checking into it. She's doing all kind of stuff. So, Minnow, why did you not tell us? We're praying.
I know what part of Minnow's problem is with her neck and back.
Don't say it.
I'm not, but
keep that one for trivia.
Yeah, because if I had her problem, I'd have a bad back too. You kidding? Go ahead. This is rated G. Sorry, Minnow.
We're not on trivia yet. Robin, Noble, and family, of course. Lots of prayers. And you can send messages to all these individuals if you know them. I'm sure they like to hear maybe some prayers from you and stuff like that. It would be nice. Peter Rogers, I know, is still recovering. He had a pretty tough time in the hospital. I think he's still there. Not sure if he's home yet, but I know he's recovering, but he had 2 big surgeries. Chloe, Julie, Pierre's daughter, is up and down, and she's such a beautiful young lady. She has a brain tumor, and they're working on things to try to fix it. So we're praying for you, Chloe and Julie, all the time. Red and Jane's mothers. You know, Red's mom also has a brain tumor, and I'm not too sure what's going on with Jane's mom, but we're praying for both of your moms. Listra T, hopefully she returns tonight. And Eric Kessler, brother, we're missing you. We're barely winning or losing every night, so I hope you're doing good. Eric, shoot one of us a message. Let us know how you're doing. That'd be great. And absolutely pray for Ash Mafara, his wife and kids, for strength, for wisdom, and for his team, because they're doing a phenomenal job. Marty DeGarmo and his family, what he's going through with little Jacob. I mean, he's got a new member running around there. I can hear it firsthand. The kid's got the cutest voice. Cholesterol, thank you very much for the super sticker.
Look at Raphael's message.
Marty, did you really go there? Yeah, he really went there. He did. See, Ralph, it's not me. So pray for his family. He needs a lot of you know what? I'm gonna say pray for Dawn. I'll pray for the whole family, but Dawn is she does a lot. I can't wait to see her reward on her face. I mean, her face when the rewards start coming in, because she deserves to live in a palace with 3,000 maids for at least a year straight, Marty. Don't forget that. And I know you won't. Look at him. What are you talking about? She's
trying to figure out what Minnow means by that message.
Gina Levy's Bangladesh is exactly, or BD is exactly 1 week. Should we blow it out of the park? Gina Levy's birthday is in exactly 1 week.
Oh.
See, guys, someone's got to think in this little team here.
I'm doing freaking calculus while he's spreading butter on freaking bread.
I don't eat bread, but I do eat butter. And you can actually throw some prayers out for me and my family. Those are always appreciated. But, you know, I was thinking today.
Look at Raphael taking care of you.
Marty was joking. Oh, Chris Johnson is not being paid. Thanks, Ralph, my praying brother. Let me get back to Marty. You're throwing me way off the track.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. When I was in school, I wasn't a very good student. I didn't get good grades.
Freaking surprise. Oh, my mic's on. Hold on.
You're such a, you know what. Anyway, I thought about that today, why I really didn't like school. It's not that I liked my friends. I liked the school, but I just didn't like what I was studying. It bored the heck out of me. And I think there's millions of people probably like me. And I couldn't pay attention. I couldn't focus. I'd come home and I'd try to study, and I was horrible at it. And I remember Ash Mafara saying, about a year and a half ago, maybe, he said, you know, it'd be nice if you could study something that you really enjoy. And if you realize that, if I had the internet when I was in high school, oh my God, I mean, I think the sky would have been the limit for me, because there's so much I learn off it. But I'm thinking, Ash had made the comment, Academy, the best professors in the world, the best colleges, and you can study what you want. So I know that there's zillions of people out there, zillions just like me. I also know there's another zillion people out there who love to study, like Ivy Mix. She's like a career student. She's got all kinds of degrees. She loves it. And there's millions more. I don't want to, I'll be here forever naming the names. But everyone's different. But one thing I'm really excited is when Academy, if that's what it's going to even be called, I'm excited about it. What's that? I don't know what you're talking. Oh, you're talking to your kids? Marty?
Yeah, stop. All right. I only have a couple gestures for you, and you know exactly what those are. Right?
So, and I'm thinking, man, that what it's going to open up for kids that were, 16, 15 in school. Not only they can learn, maybe they're not being perfect students in school, because, English, math, I did love science, and I did love history, but all the other stuff, it just bored me. And I always, after Ash said that, it'd be nice to learn, what you really want to do that's going to help you out in life. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with the Academy, is these young kids today, probably most of our kids and grandkids, are going to have the opportunity to really study what they want from home. Yeah, you're still going to have to go learn the math, the English, which I wish they'd change it, because math I was absolutely horrible at, and I wanted to be a pilot as a young kid. And when I realized you got to do math, I kept my feet on the ground. But like I said, everyone's got a different ability to learn. But when you can learn in your own time and your own speed, it makes it a lot different. You're thrown into a class of 30, 40 kids, and the teacher's talking away. And like me, I was floating. My brain was all over the place, wasn't paying attention. And because it just was boring to me. The stuff I think that Ash Mafara is going to come out with any subject, any topic. Plus, I still like the fact that teachers that are 80 years old that still love to teach, that retired, can come back and teach a course. And most of those teachers that taught for 40, 50 years are so loved. I had a favorite, Miss Floreno. She was my third grade teacher. I loved her to death. She was just a humble woman, and she was so kind. That's what's going to be teaching when we get our OES platform. These people are going to be able to come in and teach. There's a lot of substitute teachers. They might get a part-time job here and there. This is going to be open for all of you. And I'm talking about O Academy because we haven't talked about it in a long time. And I get excited thinking that I can learn anything I want. And it took me, 59 years to realize that education is important, but it's more important if you love learning what you want to learn. If you want to learn about mechanics or fixing appliances, that's me. I'm an average, humble guy. I like learning how to fix things. I'm not a desk suit and desk tie kind of guy. I'm a cowboy hat, shorts, t-shirt kind of wearing person. And I love getting out there and doing things. I mean, the greatest schoolroom in the world is outside, is in the world. I see these people on TikTok and YouTube building their own school bus and making it into a home. And they travel all over the country, learning about things that you don't really see in a classroom. So I'm a big believer that when O Academy comes up, if you do want to be one of those traveling people, your kids will be able to be educated wherever you're at from the computer with probably the best professors in the world, the best colleges in the world. How do I know that? Because I know Ash Mafara, and he wouldn't settle for nothing but the best. So what I wanted to touch on today. I'm going to ask you again to stay patient. This thing is getting bigger each day. You just don't know it. We don't know it, but I can certainly feel it. And I think that when it pops, you're all going to go absolutely crazy. I'm still excited that I'm part of this. I still can't believe I'm part of this. Every single day I wake up thinking, man, what did I get myself into? And then I realize I know what I got myself into, and I want to keep myself into this until I take my last breath, no matter who makes fun of me, because I know when everything comes out and gets going, I'm going to be crazy excited because, like I said, the one lady from Flint contacted me. She's a founder, but I have a feeling I have 3,500 people on my Facebook, I think, if not more. Many of those people, if not all of them, are going to be saying, Chris, all right, I've been listening to you for 4 years. It's time. I want to know all about this. And that's exactly how this is going to work, folks. I don't care what you say. That's how it's going to work. That's why I say do a live, do a post, because that's what's going to happen. I don't want to keep repeating that you're going to be hunted. You're not going to be hunted. You're going to be sought after because what you have is golden for everyone. There isn't a person that I know that doesn't need this company. I mean, the auto workers are getting laid off and on. Part shortages. We got wars between countries. We got snowstorms and tornadoes knocking things over, which of course puts you out of work. It put me out of work quite a few times when we had part shortages because of storms. But with ONPASSIVE, it's just going to keep flying. It's a digital thing, and it's just going to keep moving. So don't give up. This is going to be a blast, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Okay, good job. I agree with everything you said. And one thing I want to tell you, I have a lot more in common with Chris than you think. I wasn't good in school. I was very bored. But I'm going to tell you something. Raising our grandchildren and going through the school years again, school's not good, everybody. School's not good. I'm not blaming the teachers. Part of the problem is they expect the teachers to be their mom and dad. Something's not at home. Something's not right. I can't wait until everybody, because this company has trickle up economics, that everybody at the bottom is going to see the biggest hit first. Why? Because it's more impactful, right? And I can't wait till there's schooling where we can go in our own business and go to a class or even get a degree. I talked to my grandson today, Jaden, the oldest one, and he's not here right now, but we're having a lot of issues with him all the time. Not good. Not just him, her, all of them. Had a long talk with him about the computer and what we do, and he was asking what's going on. And I told him, I said, when things get moving, I'm going to need help with pushing the gospel of ONPASSIVE, right? About the business, because I want people to know. And he can help me do it. And he said, how? And then he started telling me stuff he knows how to do. And I went, there you go. So yeah, we work together and all that. I think it'll be fantastic. There's one thing I wanted to say tonight that I don't say enough. God bless the women. No joke. I'm not even kidding. Went to schools, curls were. Oh,
I'm reading what Jerry Nick said. I was waiting for someone to say that. I almost said it, but I thought, nah.
but I didn't even go for that.
Anyway, I agree with what you're going to say, but you go ahead and say about our.
But here's what I want to say. I mean, like my wife, for one, didn't hesitate. I've been trying to work on getting this last boy because we didn't like what situation he was in. And it was a miracle. His dad called us. In fact, we thought it was going to be a war, which we didn't want, because it's really hard fighting somebody when you don't want to, but fighting a family member or your own daughter, it's not good. Anyway, it turned out perfect. In fact, chatted with him tonight. He did a good job. The boy's very polite, very, very smart. He got that from my lineage. I'm just kidding. I like to say that word. I don't even know what that means. But what I wanted to say is a shout out is to the women. I look at all the powerful women that have to push a little extra harder than the men. Now, we don't want to say, oh, no, it's equal. It's not freaking equal. Okay, it's not equal. But there are so many women in here that are every bit as strong as any man I've met in here. Guaranteed. I'm going to tell you one woman that's super strong, and none of us ever met her. Ask his wife. I could not imagine the hell that he walked through, and who does he have to lean on? His wife. And they both take the blunt. They do 99.9% of the work, 99% of the headache, all the backlash, the crap. A few years ago, Ash worked so hard he forgot to go to the bathroom. He got a bladder infection or whatever. They've gone through hell. And I want to shout out, without a doubt, she's got to be, I've real quick chatted with her. She's got to be one of the most amazing women that ever walked the planet. To go through what she did. They got young boys, right? She's young enough to be my daughter. I've got a daughter older than her, I believe. Wonderful woman. I don't know her like that, but I know what she's part of. I know that if she's married to Ash, it can't be easy. I'm not talking about him as a guy or a man. He's a perfect guy for any woman, but what he's doing, and she's with him. She has to be with him. To get beat up by government, get beat up by people, to get taken advantage. It freaking blows me away. So when you're praying tonight, and I know most of you do it, just a little extra whisper in God's ear, take care of the women, especially Asher's wife. Asmahan is her name. But I think about women like Norel, Jean, Lori Lund, Tiana, Minnow. I don't want to start on names because I'll forget somebody. Ruth Pace. I could go on and on and on and on. Ivy, Abba. It goes endless, but they stand out. They're not just there's a woman, there's a guy. They are powerhouses in their own right, without a doubt. Irina Stack, she's here every single day. Never see her right there. She's here every single day. She's even gave me super stickers. Quiet, doesn't say anything. That is one of the pillars of this company. No doubt about it. I saw other names here. Stephanie Morris, I don't know, but I've seen her a few times. She's here. They matter. You all matter. Everybody matters. Myra Aquino. I'm so glad I saw her name. Delisa Christie. Myra is answering more questions from USA than me. And she wasn't even born here. But she knows a lot of answers, very strong. She can do graphic work. I mean, not only, here's what's so cool about what happened. Because people were drawn to this company from their heart, naturally women are coming. Naturally. But the cool thing is, the buzz that we got is we got women that are really intelligent with a big heart. That's called leveraging. That's a big deal. A big, big deal. Delisa here every day. Pat Parent does nothing but support, pray for people, always there supporting somebody. Always. I'm not putting down the men. The men know who they are. There's hundreds of them out there. I think you're doing a fantastic job. Some of them, I'm blown away about everybody. And I'm so glad in the last 2 years, especially the last 6 months, how many people stepped up. But you got Francine. I just met her 3-4 months ago. I can send her a script, a 10-minute script. She has it back to me in a couple hours, all done in French. I call her AI. She's that fast. Alice is here every day, always saying something positive. Always. David Switzer. I kid with David because he's like a brother to me, okay? I wouldn't kid with him if I didn't like him. I mean, he's a good guy. Always here. Never wavered. Never. Gladys. I haven't seen Gladys in a long time. I see her here tonight. Wonderful lady. Tony Monk's here. Tony the Monk Man. He disappeared, but he's here. He's here. He ain't going nowhere. He knows how good this is. He knows this is a explosive waiting to happen. He's had experience outside here. He knows exactly what we have. Camden, great guy. Let me just say a couple more shout outs because I really think about everybody, all of you. Megan, another one. Megan, we go trivia. She knows all the answers that us goofy guys don't know. Like some book was written by somebody in 1655. Freak, I don't even know what I did 55 minutes ago. How am I going to know who wrote the book? Roy Davies from Florida. How do I know? I've seen that Roy Davies from Florida for years. He's always here. Always. Quan, my man Quan's here. What a great guy. Chang Yang, see that name everywhere, always. The one and only Gemma, superstar. You know, certain people, if you don't see them, something's wrong. It doesn't feel quite right. We go to trivia, Gemma's not there. I don't like it. I don't like it when Lisa's not there. Certain people, you go, where they at? Where they at? And if somebody's missing, everybody's concerned why. Because we're family. And we have a lot of fun. But, you know, people have talents that you didn't know they had. I'm going to give you one. Gemma. She could do hand puppets like nobody I've ever seen. Ever. Yeah, that one. That's the uppy downy. We don't know what they mean. And then she's done some of them. I had to have my grandchildren leave the room, but her translation of it was totally different than what I remembered. Yeah, she was talking about flowers and what's in the center, but that doesn't matter. She's a wonderful lady. That was one of the funniest nights we had. Who else we got? Let me go down here. Oh, wonderful ladies in India. Chris, can you think of any of the names of all those women we always see? Powerhouses, man.
Well, the only one that I know a lot of them, but the one is our sister, our younger sister, Rupa Paul.
Yeah, but all the other ones, you go and they narrate, they do part of the webinars. Hey, I'm going to tell everybody, if you can go to another webinar, go, even if you don't speak the language, because you'll know where you're at.
Yeah.
I told another thing, if anybody wants me and Chris to go, and we can, of course we will. I'm not on a team. I'm on one team. It's called ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mufara's team. That's the only team I'm on. If you're in that team, I'm with you. I'm with you. Absolutely. Look, everybody's hopes us right away. They know we're a couple of cavemen. What's that lady's name that Megan throws up her Rip a ball, moron? She didn't say moron. I added that.
She was thinking. She was thinking. I guarantee it. Though. She was thinking it, Marty.
I know. Raphael, what a great guy he is. He's real quiet, but he'll say a couple things and you're going, what did he just say? Oh, he's a good guy. Gillian, I love that name.
Smart
you
lady.
keep taking it off.
Oh, well, go ahead. You run, because my eyeballs are going absolutely crazy. You can run it for a couple minutes.
Minnow, Marty, you say shout out to women, but also we've never seen a guy so. Wait a minute, I gotta see this one.
Oh.
Never seen a guy so well loved like Chris Johnson by most of us, and we will get along just fine. No, you're right. He's well loved.
My biggest fan.
Let me tell you something, though. Let me give you a little bit of a story.
Well, here it comes.
You guys are with him.
La 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 la.
Maybe he jumps on. He's happy. Yay, bouncy and all that. I spent hours with the dude. All right. It's not as much fun as you think. All right. He drives me into the ground. I got to tell you a story real quick since we're just talking. We play pool almost every day. Best out of 7.
Or 12.
And then we go to 12. And if it's really bad, we go to 15. We have no rules. But first, not the best out of first one that hits it. So I know if I'm losing because that freaking rides me like Seattle sea biscuit. Now, when he does it, here's what happens when he's losing. I think it's 5-3. I don't know what the score. He doesn't know the score. He doesn't know what city he lives in. But if he's winning, oh my God, Marty, it's 7-4. 7-4. It's 4-19. I'm kicking your butt. You okay? Is your stick broke? Boom, boom. Just drive you into, like if you're down, he puts his heel on the top of your head and just drives it right into the mud.
You're so full of ding dong.
Hey, Frank, another great guy. I don't know Frank real well, but he's here every night. Great guy. And there's our buddy Jerry next. You know, Jerry had, what, 30, 40 years in radio?
Yeah, long time.
Because I know we don't do this that often, but we're kind of having just, after the day I've had. Marciana, look at this, Chris.
What?
If I went without saying Marciana, I'd shoot myself.
Oh, yeah. Another
Marciana has had a, what do you call that? Metamorphosis. I'm going to tell you what I mean.
Nagma.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's got a great tube and a big YouTube, and she shares.
Oh, she's amazing.
Mwah. Thank you, Nagma. They're amazing.
She had a metamorphosis. Who am I talking about again?
Marcian, you bonehead.
Yeah.
I can throw all of them. All of them.
No, but this is important.
you,
Marcian, I want you to picture, you got her in a jar, right? She was a worm. She crawled to the top, attached herself, made a cocoon, and come out a butterfly. That's Marcian. She wasn't a worm, but
Yeah.
she went from real quiet to a dancing queen. She knows the business. I guarantee you don't want to get in an argument with Marcian about the business. She knows it. Wonderful lady. She's an amazing person. Absolutely amazing. So I'm glad I saw that. Tony the Monk is there. Look, we're not holding anybody back. I want people to come out. We're about to take off. We're going to go. Me and Chris, I told Chris, look, I already have a game plan with the ONPASSIVE Nation dudes. You know who they are. But Chris, I want him, he's now taking YouTube serious and sees the potential, what it can do. And it can do well. But it'll do really well if I could get other people's volume. Look, it's kind of late right now to build a big YouTube in a couple of weeks. It's not going to happen. It's a lot of work, guys. But if you can leverage what I'm doing, like if I make a video and you say, Marty, don't put your name on it, I won't. If I can, then you use it. I did one now about what if there was a business that was God's gift to the world, which is our business. And at the end, it says, go to the link in description below. Anybody could use that. And that's just a quick one. We'll have many of them. Many. Where are we going?
Ken Pringle.
Who? Oh, Ken. Ken's been around forever.
Who?
He might have been here longer than me.
I'm like Marty's parrot on his shoulder. Ken Pringle. Ken Pringle.
I'm looking at the list over here. Robert McGahee. He's been around a long time too. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up soon. Yeah. Dominique Henderson. Dominique. I don't know why I'm doing that with my
Please, Pete's the Garmo. Shut us down.
Yeah, Xavier. Sounds cool name.
Hey, where's Xavier?
Who?
Xavier was sharing our content. He's got one of the biggest YouTube channels out there. He was sharing our content the other day.
Is it this one?
Is it? Let me see. No, that's Javier. But his name is Xavier. I think it's Javier. I can't. J. It's silent J. It's Javier, I think. From
silent, you throw a freaking H on it.
This is why we didn't pay attention in school. Oh, Academy, I need you.
Okay, let me see something. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. I hope you just had a good time. Every once in a while, I need to vent. I'm venting. I vented with people I know.
He vented big time today.
You lied. You're a liar.
He vented, boy. He vented.
All right, look, I'm going to give you a little hint what happened to me. No, I don't have any secrets.
Don't do it.
I'm on the carnivore diet.
Oh my God, here we go.
And I didn't eat enough fat. And about 3 hours ago, I gave birth to something. And I was worried about the cops coming because I flushed it down the toilet.
There was a lump on the street with the
it looked like a baby seal came out of me. I was in stirrups. I was crying. All right, I'm sorry. I'm being honest. So I know now. The guy said, "Be careful." I went too far the other way. This time I was sweating.
And he promised never for me to tell anyone.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? He's going to say it, but I just want to say it.
I'm not, but he had me laughing so hard that all my blood vessels were popping in my face because it was so funny how he explained it. He explained it a little different to me.
Dawn even walked by the bathroom door and said, who are you talking to? I said, God. I never had that like that. Oh.
Can't believe you just said that. Boy,
It was so bad that when I got up, pulled my pants up, they fell off. That's how much weight I lost. I had triplets. All right, I'm done because I'm going to get myself in trouble. We're going to get less and less viewers. Anyway, love you all.
The number went up, believe it or not.
I love you all. And
oh God. Oh my Lord.
I hope I didn't offend, but I did. I am me. That's what I'm sorry. I bring around true family. Yeah. What other idiot would say this in front of 5,000 people? All right. Anyway, we're going to go. We got trivia at 9:30. If you want to go,
it starts.
Give me the rules.
The game starts at 10 minutes.
But come early if you don't know how to play.
Yeah, if you don't know how to play.
There's certain rules, and it'll be easier.
Man,
some right, Marty. YouTube needs a lot of hard work. You're right, Nagma. You're exactly right. I mean, you ask Chris. I 6 hours a day, easy, especially during the transfers.
Not today, though. Not today. He had to take a couple-hour break.
I know one thing. I'll never make any noise passing gas again.